as well. So good stuff. Welcome in once again, everybody. Game 1 here between the Mets and Brewers. We'll get into the lineups, the pitching matchups. We'll take a look at all the other scores going around baseball right now as well. But like Jonathan said, make sure you are subscribed for the 7th inning giveaway. That's all he said. Some other games going on right now. Bottom of the 5th, Reds and Pirates are tied up at 1. Astros have a 2-0 lead over the Yankees in the 3rd. Orioles have a 3-0 lead over the A's in the 4th. Tigers up 3-1 over the Angels. Marlins up 1-0 over the Braves. Guardians up 5-0 over the White Sox. Phillies, Rangers, Royals, Twins. All getting started here at 8 o'clock with us. Cubs and Cardinals at 8:15. Red Sox and Padres. If our buddy Thomas Fitzpatrick is live streaming, when we're done, we'll redirect everybody over to Fitzy. Rockies, Diamondbacks, Rays, Mariners. Then at 10 o'clock, the Blue Jays, Dodgers, and the Nats, Giants. Darren is here saying hi. Jonathan is here saying hi. What is up, guys? You were muted. Audio is good. Thank you, Luminous. Stanley's here saying good evening, John. Mrs. PAS in chat. It's a bratwurst night with home fries. Let's go Mets. C. Lee is here saying hi, everyone. What's up, C. Lee? Greg is here saying the Brewers are very hot. Going to be tough for the Mets. C. Lee says I'm here as long as I can stay awake. Keith telling us we aren't cooked yet. I don't have the volume on yet. I do have the video going, as you guys can see, but I do not have the SNY because I saw Gelbs was in the booth, so. But welcome in, everybody. Once again, thank you for getting us over 7,000. We are at 7,015 people outside. Over there. Yeah. You he counted until he can't. I'm going inside. PR is back saying hello, John, and let's go Mets. So let's take a look at the Met lineup tonight. It'll be Lindor leading off, Soto batting second, Alonso third, Nimmo fourth. Marte will DH and bat fifth, McNeil sixth, Alvarez seventh, Mauricio eighth, and Mullins will bat ninth. The defense for the Brewers, it'll be Durbin at third, Ortiz at short, Terang at second, Vaughn at first, Contreras behind the dish, Collins in left, Perkins in center, and Sal Frelick in right field. Darren says Mets are winning tonight, but I'm not giving a score. You guys all saying hi to one another. Charles is here. What is happening, Charles? How are you doing this evening, Charles? Welcome back. Steven's here saying hi, everyone. Charles already letting people know to smash them pre-subs and hit the like button. And to feel free, feel inspired to join in the chat / conversation. You're welcome to do so at any time, respectfully. Yeah, so let's get some score predictions going. See what you guys are saying. It's Kodai Senga on the mound tonight for the Mets. He's 7-3 with a 2.31, going up against Brandon Woodruff. 5 starts. He's got a 3-0 record with a 2.22 ERA. Your boys tied last night. Close game. Charles says he's great. Heavy rain in paradise tonight. Stanley says, John, congrats on over 7,000 subs. Thank you, Stanley. C. Lee says, 3-2 Mets. Let's get some predictions going here. Seeley. 3-2. The Metropolitan Baseball Club. Steven going 7-3 Mets. Darren just said the Mets are going to win. The Zebras did the same thing at the end of our game. Was up past midnight. Wow. Darren saying congrats, John, on 7,000. Thank you, Darren. Raymond's here saying hi, John and all. Let's go, Mets. Well, if Gelbsy's in the booth all weekend, it's 0. Lee says he was like number 13. Luminous says 6-3 Brewers, but let's go Mets. Being realistic. Hey, Crickets is here. What's up, Crickets? Saying hi, John, in chat. SNY still at commercial break here. Jonathan putting the Crickets in the chat. Let's go. All right. Once again, Lindor will lead off here as we get back from commercial. Surprised we haven't seen our boy Fitzy. Once again, his Red Sox are out on the West Coast, so. Darren says Pete Alonso breaking the Mets home run record tonight. Whoa, so not only tying, he's going to break it. So that'll be 2. Pete needs 2 to break it. And he's 4 for 9 in his career against Woodruff. Becca's here saying, hello, John. I want to have faith, but it's getting harder every day. Agreed. So we were back to the beginning of the season with Lindor leading off. Yep, I don't like it. Go Big Pete. Cricket says, can we get a win, please? Yeah, I mean, the Mets have to treat this series like an elimination series. Four walks to 37 strikeouts for Woodruff. Yikes. Yeah, maybe Fitzy's on another date. He's like, no thanks. I don't drink coffee. I would have fired Chavez, Stanley. I would have. I'm surprised the Mets did not. Exactly. Jonathan says the same thing. Surprised he's not fired. I kept it PG for you. On the outside corner, 0-1. We're underway. 4 for 12 with a home run for Lindor against Milwaukee this year. The 0-1. And swung on a miss, 0-2. It's Gelbsy and Keith in the booth tonight. And that one popped foul down the left field side. It'll go out of play. You think he would have been canned if it was a single or the no-no happened. Then he should, I mean, I don't know. If that's the case, he should have been fired anyway. On the outside corner, He called that pitch on the first one, so don't swing at it the second time. Okay, good job, Lindor. I mean, I'm sorry, you got to swing the bat there. Here's Soto, who broke up that no-hitter with the home run. Outside, 1-0. See Lee saying, let's go, Mets. Bud's back. What's up, Bud? Bud was hanging out with us last night during the Eagles game. Saying, come on, Mets, let's get a win. The 1-0. Bounce in the dirt, 2-0. The 2-0. Wow. Valiant effort to go to the wall on that home run. Yup. And I didn't think it was gone. I thought it hit the wall. Warriors here. Who won the Eagles game? The Eagles won 34-27. Rory saying, hey, John and Mets family, let's go Mets. Jacob's here. Jacob, how are you? The 2-1. And popped up foul. That'll go out of play. 2-2. The 2-2. And that one drilled out to right. Frelick back at the track. At the wall. It's out of here. Juan Soto gets the Mets on the board early. Soto snack shot. Yep. Contract settled with the seed guy. Seeley with the flex. Crickets with the nice. Luminous saying Soto pop. Max saying, hey, what's up, Max? No. Must win? No. Must be competitive? Yes. And Pete pops one foul down the right field side. It was signed last game. Right before the last at-bat. Nice, says Crickets. LFGM, says Max. We got Soto pop today. The 0-1 to Pete. And he pops that one up in the shallow right. And it's caught in fair territory. That was Terang. A P4 in your scorecard. It'll be Durbin. Outfield for the Brewers. Collins in left, Perkins in center, and Frelick in right. That'll bring up Nimmo. Becca says, wow, I forgot what a lead feels like. In for a strike, 0-1. Let's get some more, says Raymond. You've got word. Strawberry is in attendance. The 0-1. Outside, 1-1. George is here. Saying greetings, John. Hope all is well. LFGM. And popped up. It'll go foul, 1-2. He conveniently has a speaking engagement in Milwaukee. Yeah, funny how that works. One and two the count. 2 out, nobody on. Mets up 1-0 early on the Soto shot. The 1-2. And Nimmo pops it up. It'll go out of play. Still 1-2. L Good is here saying hello, everyone. LFGM. All right, SNY, come on. Please hit the thumbs up, everyone. And swung on a miss. He struck him out. So the Mets are retired, but they get on the board. 1-0 going bottom one. DJ Jimmy is here. Yes, Senga is on the mound tonight. He's getting ready to come out right now. Milwaukee getting their first at-bats here. Let's go, Mets. What's an early lead? How is everyone? Oh, what's this, an early lead? Damn, bring the kid back in the booth. I'm going something, right? Nice Soto pop. Yeah, got a little early Soto pop. The Brewers line up tonight. It'll be Frelick leading off. William Contreras will bat second. Collins third. Yelich will DH and bat fourth. Vaughn fifth. Perkins sixth. Terang seventh. Durbin eighth. And Joey Ortiz will bat ninth. Going up against Kodai Senga with that 7-3 record. 2.31 ERA in 89 and 2/3 innings. Has given up 8 home runs and averages 5 1/3 innings per start. Steven says, hi, John. Looked for your new snack in Florida. Didn't find it. We'll keep looking. Hey, John, you're over 7. Can I congratulate you? Because I know you said that it wasn't counting the last stream. I said that. Remember I said that? Because it would drop. And it did drop. It went from... But we got higher than I thought we were going to get. So it never dropped below 7 again. And then last night during the Phillies game, we gained a few more. I don't know. I'm not seeing it twice. There's Fitzy. What's up, Fitzy? Fitzy's got the late night game tonight. Bacon cheeseburgers tonight. Let's go. Bounce in the dirt by Senga, 1-0. Sharon's here. Says, sorry I'm late. We signed Soto on my birthday. Fitzy saying hi to everybody. Patrick, welcome back. Saying hi, baseball lovers. And a bunt attempt, but in for a strike, 1-1. He says, well, congrats to making it to 7,000. You deserve it. Keep up the good work. And a ground ball to second. McNeil's got it. 1 away. Fitzy says, yup, just woke up. Is it Woodruff for the Brewers? It is Woodruff. Yes, Crickets thought you were on another date. Waller's here saying, hope we play with some sort of fire. Let's go, Mets. Popped up. Foul territory. Pete towards the dugout. Still coming. Still coming. We'll make the catch. 2 away. Thank you, Jonathan. Appreciate that. Jimmy says, Brewers are a team that always gives the Mets a problem in the regular season. Hopefully they can prove my claim wrong. Agreed. Definitely need Gelbsy next week for the channel. Up high, 1-0. Pete, Lux is here saying Pete for Gold Glove. Yo, Caps is here. What up, what up, what up? Down low. Called a strike, 1-1. Collins with a 393 average over his last 16 games. Yonkers Joe is back. The 1-1. All right, Blue, come on. That was a strike in the top of the inning. Come on. Hey, everyone. Hope you're all having a great day / week. Let's go, Mets. Oops. Forgot to switch it back here. There we go. And there, that's a strike. Come on. He went 1-2. Yes, I love chili. Patrick says, love to listen to baseball no matter who's playing. Wish the Mets would bring up young pitchers like the Brewers have. Outside, 3-2. That's right, Fitzy's saying chili. Outside, ball 4, so a 2-out walk. That'll bring up Yelich. C. Lee says it was a rough first week back at work. I'm sure. It was a rough summer, C. Lee. Mets fan 1, what's up? I believe that's Frank R. Cap says, have this feeling Mets going to take down the hottest team in baseball tonight. Pickoff throw. Not in time. The first pitch. And a weak chopper to second. McNeil will flip to short. And that'll retire the side. So a 2-out walk is stranded. We go to the second. Still 1-0. For the Mets, it'll be Marte, McNeil, and Alvarez coming up. Yeah, then I couldn't eat it. If it's spicy, I can't eat it. Up to 96 likes, or up to 96 people watching already. Not up to 96 likes already. That'd be amazing. Yeah, 25 likes. Not 90. 25. See what Fitzy's got tonight. Fitzy's got the Red Sox game. Bueller's on the mound against Pavetta. Uh-oh. Pavetta's good this year. 11-3 with a 2.73 ERA. Yo, guys, I mean, I know it's not our team, but if the Yankees keep struggling, does Boone last the season? I know it's not our team, but... Bueller, uh-oh, that's an L. Let's get started, Marte. And Marte crushes one out to left center field. At the track, at the wall, and that ball's out of here. And it's 2-0 Mets. See, Lisa, does Thomas have a girlfriend yet? He has a finance. No, he needs to. Also took a parlay of Senga, 2 walks. Alonso and Soto, 1 hit, run, RBI each. He says he took the Mets money line tonight. They were given 119. Bueller, uh-oh, that's an L. I say no. Boom, says Caps. Marte pop. And McNeil first pitch swinging, and he pops this one up to third. In fair territory. One away. That'll bring up Alvarez. Patrick says, I'm a Falcon fan. Goodbye, baseball. Mr. AARP of 2025. Wow, hits and runs. Must be dreaming. Yes, nice Marte. Marte parte. I have a Marte party. No, I was listening to the radio and they were saying the same thing about Boone. Down low, 2-0. Come back over. How many likes? Gonzo, if no playoffs or playoff loss. Bye-bye, Mardi Gras. They got rid of the what? There's a strike. 2-1. Oop. He called him Gary. He called him Gary. Tell me somebody heard that. Guys on the playback side, please tell me you heard him call him Gary. Oh, they have to get a hit, run, or an RBI. Gotcha. Gotcha. Thank you for the clarification. Got ya. I see the Braves score, and that's why I'm watching you. The 2-2 to Alvarez. Down low, 3-2. The 3-2. Called strike 3. No! Ball 4. Wow, that looked like a strike to me. Yeah, Jonathan says, did they fire Chavez and we don't know it? That'll bring up Mauricio. 1 out and 1 on. Cap says, but I just want the Mets to get the W tonight. Yeah, but why not win a little? Why not win a little cash while you do it? Swung on a miss, 0-1. 2-0 Astros over the Yankees. Bottom 4. And popped foul, 0-2. It's good when the Mets win, but just after that, they get into a slump. And the whole team, man, I don't understand it. Woodruff has allowed more home runs this year than walks. 7 home runs, 5 walks. Dio 2. Swung on a miss. He struck him out. 2 away. That'll bring up Mullins. Mullins has been a disappointment so far since coming to the Mets. Patrick says, I can't afford to gamble, so I never do. And I'm not good at it, so that's why I don't do it. Very rarely. Crazy stat. Swung on a miss by Mullins, 0-1. Guidelines for chatting from Charles, absolutely 100%, no exceptions, no spoilers, no trolling, no spamming, no religious talk, no political talk, no self-promotion or posting of links, unless approved by the host. Thank you, Charles. The 0-1. Outside. Ooh, called a strike, 0-2. I don't gamble for reasons. Yeah, keep going out on dates. See Lee. And popped foul. We'll do it again. Still 0-2. I got an alert on my phone earlier that Stearns has expressed confidence in our hitting coaches. Don't know where you got that alert from. MF says popcorn is expensive. And a ground ball to second. We'll flip it to second for the force, and that'll retire the side. But the Mets get the leadoff homer from Marte, and it's 2-0. Wonder where that report came from. ESPN, huh? Uh-oh. She knows about the channel. Well, wait till she starts hanging out in the chat. Lux says Mullins got to wake up. Agreed. I wasn't a fan of the trade, honestly. No, I don't know what the White Sox were asking. Well, they wanted Tong for Robert. And no, I'm not making that deal either. Waller saying Rangers and Phillies tied up at 1. Lee says his wife and him have a date tomorrow. That's weird. Is it with another woman or another guy? Told Mrs. Cap, and she asked me, do the Mets drug test the front office? they better if they don't. Yeah, they wanted Acuna and Tong for Rob. Yeah, thank you, Steven. Nope, I'm definitely not doing that deal. Acuna and somebody else, sure. But not one of the pitchers. In for a strike, 0-1. Darren says if the Mets keep on averaging a home run an inning, we'll score 9 runs. Looks like having a day off helped. Let's go Mets. Yeah, could have. And that one fouled off, 0-2. And it'll be good. I mean, who knows what happens here in the bottom of the second, but the Mets have the top of the lineup starting off the next inning again, so. DO2 from Senga. And a chopper down to third, Mauricio's got. Over to first. Nice scoop by Pete, one away. 7 o'clock, CD. 7 p.m. in the EST. Miraz is back saying hello. I have big breaking news today. You've made it to the next round of American Idol. I don't think you're supposed to be sharing that information. On the outside corner, 0-1. Down low, 1-1. See, Lee, are you falling asleep in the chat? Oh, in the chair. In the chair. I thought it said chat. Surprised they don't have NDA in the... Oh, they don't have NDAs in those contracts? That's surprising. I thought they did, because I know people that tried out for America's Got Talent. The 2-2. Senga deals. Inside and low. 3-2. No, I don't know when you said that about not sure if he's supposed to say anything. Called strike 3, got him looking 2 away. Yeah, the contestants at advance are not supposed to make it public knowledge. Wow, Fitzy. Inside 1-0. The 1-0. Bounce in the dirt. 2-0. Terang the batter. Swung on a miss. 2-1. No, the washing machine is on. That's the downfall about being down here. The 2-1. And lined foul. 2-2. Senga pitcher's looking good, John. Yes. Very sharp. Oh, Caps was agreeing with me. Miami beating Atlanta. Love it. And chopped foul at the plate. Still 2-2. Herlin saying hi. The 2-2. And a chopper. Pete's got it. We'll flip it to Senga. In time. Got him. 3-1 on the putout. We go to the third. Still 2-0 Mets. Back to the top of the lineup for the Mets. Lindor, Soto, and Alonso coming up. Definitely need to listen to Keith's response on what he would do for Players Weekend. Nope, not your TV. Sorry. Elgood says can finally sit down for the game. Alonso and Senga making a play at first base worries me all the time. Sounds like your washer's running out the door. GJ Jimmy says hopefully Senga can keep it going. Looks good early, yep. I'm surprised it's still running. I don't know what she put in there. Peter, thank you for subscribing. Appreciate that. We're up to 70-21 tonight. That's 6 new subs already tonight. Let's go. How did the Mets score the first run? A Juan Soto home run. Shoot, maybe. First pitch swinging. Grounds to first. Vaughn will take it to the bag himself. 1 away. That'll bring up Soto. Eric Hill is back saying hello, everyone. LFGM. Up high. Ooh, called a strike, 0-1. Darren says, I wonder if all 9 batters in a game ever homered for the same team. Ooh, that'd be good to find out. Deal 1. On the outside corner, 0-2. Jackson's back saying LFGM. Hi, everybody. Swung on a miss. He struck him out. 2 away. That'll bring up Alonso. See Lee's doubting it. That all 9. I did not see Raw. On the board early. I did not see Raw. And I know SmackDown's on tonight, so. Down low, 1-0. Pete's average has dipped below 265. The 1-0. Foul tipped, 1-1. And line to short. Over to first. That'll retire the side. The Mets go 1-2-3. We go bottom 3. Still 2-0 Mets. Wish the announcers would stop talking about Pete tying Strawberry. Yeah, that's how it works. Raw was okay. Could have been better. Because Becky went savage on one of the Bellas was dying. Yeah, I'm tired of Becky Lynch and Seth Rollins. All right, let's look here. It'll be 8-9-1 for the Brewers coming up. Durbin, Ortiz, and Frelick. Marlins up 5-1 over the Braves. Phillies and Rangers tied at 1 going to the bottom of the second. Who else we got there? The Nats. Where are they at? Oh, they're out west tonight. Solo home runs won't get it done. Well, right now we're winning 2-0, so they will. Most homers in a game by a team is 10. 2 with 9. None of those had all batters. Gotcha. Thank you, Jackson. See, Lee says, please hit the thumbs up, everyone. It's free and easy. Outside 1-0. No. So he went. No, 2-0. Come on. Two 2-0 the count. Inside 3-0. Inside. Oh, ball. No, called a strike. 3-1. You just think the closer Pete's been getting to 252 is making him press. I would definitely agree with that take. It's constantly in his face from the media. Yeah, well. And that one lifted out to left center. That'll split the gap. Mullins gets to it quick, but it'll be a leadoff double. Durbin leads it off for the double. That'll bring up Ortiz. And a chopper down the third, foul. 0-1. Inside 1-1. You shouldn't have said jinxing. Yeah, but the announcers talking about it have no bearing on what Pete's doing. The 1-1. Inside 2-1. Fitzy says, hey, YouTube, if you're going to give me a pizza ad, give me something other than Domino's. Best record in baseball since July 7th. Brewers first, Guardians second, Red Sox third. The 2-1. And a ground ball is short. They go to third for the play. They got him. Nice play. So it's a fielder's choice. Very nice. So it's a runner on first with one out. When the ball's hit in front of you like that, you're not supposed to try to advance. They teach that in Little League, but nice. And a chopper to second. They go to second for the force, and that'll be all. That was close at second. William Contreras uses the same music as Diaz uses. Either way, just be glad when 252 and 253 get over with Pete and be able to relax. Yep. Okay, well, it's not acting up for me. Anybody, I just want to see Jonathan. Anybody else having issues on playback? Oh, that one missed. 1-1. Oh, good says I'll check. Inside 2-1. Jimmy says it's good for him, so unfortunately. That's all right. I just wanted to make sure, Jonathan, that it wasn't a playback issue. So unfortunately, maybe your ends is having an issue because Jimmy and Darren say they are good. Up high, 3-1. Oh, good saying says seem fine. Guys, thank you. I just wanted to see because I could have refreshed again. The 3-1. And a ground ball to short. Lindor will go to second for the fourth. That'll retire the side. We go to the fourth. It's still 2-0 Mets. A leadoff double is stranded. It'll be Nimmo, Marte, and McNeil coming up for the Mets. Oh, you're in a low connection. Gotcha, Jonathan. The best person is here saying hi. What's up, the best person? Welcome back. We have 39 likes on the big side. Let's go. Whoa. Oh, after the baseball season's over, guys, I might have to disappear for a little bit. My new video game, my favorite video game series is back with a new game released October 10th, coming October 10th. George says, let's go. Charles says, your attitude will determine your altitude. Did someone kick this team's ass? Yeah, maybe. Let's go, Nimmo. Moving right along. Your brother's fantasy draft is in the Poconos this year. That's cool. Lego Fortnite again? No, it's not Lego Fortnite. Lego Fortnite. You seem a little quieter than normal on YouTube. My volume is louder, and when an ad pops up, it's quite loud. They travel to a location, drink, and draft. Sans Ruffalo says, as a Brewer fan, this sucks to watch right now. The first pitch to Nimmo. Outside, 1-0. Wonder where in the Poconos. Got so caught up in chatting and forgot about hitting that like button, says Charles. Feel no way. Happens to the best of us. Why not pause now and give it a thumbs up? Down low, 2-0. Like a destination draft. Yeah, I wonder if they'll go to like Great Wolf Lodge or something like that. Down low, 3-0. They'll find out. I'll find out. It's the same night as ours. When does Thomas... What? Outside, ball 4, lead off walk. A 4-pitch walk. That's his second walk of the night. Yeah, he just needs one, Jimmy, to tie. 1 to tie, Strawberry, 2 to Pats. Elgood says we should be able to hit the like button twice. You can, on the vertical side and the big side. Swung on a miss, 0-1. Oh, they're all from Jersey? Oh, you've done that. Okay, good. Outside, 1-1. Or on the outside corner, excuse me, 0-2. Oh, that's alright. The 0-2. Chop foul, we'll do it again. I try to give you watch time on both sides. Swung on a miss, 1 away. So both batters that hit home runs their first at-bat struck out in their second at-bat. Sharon says, thanks for reminding me, Elwood. Oh, yeah. Oh, we're getting a Blues Brothers thing now. Elwood. And McNeil rips one out to right, and that'll drop in for a base hit. No, it's too late. We're going with Elwood. Jake and Elwood Blues. Jonathan says, so tonight is part 1 of the extravaganza. Part 2 is the 26th for his late brother's birthday. He was a diehard Mets fan. Inside 1-0 to Alvarez. My friend suggested this year for his fantasy league this year, the draft order will depend on how many McDonald's chicken nuggets will determine the order. How many McDonald's chicken nuggets that you can eat? Down low, 2-0. Little hit. Can the coldest team beat the hottest team? Let's hope so. See Lee saying, let's go, Mets. Swung on a miss, 2-1. Becca says a win and an extravaganza together would be wonderful. Fitzy with the Pepto saying LFGM. And a ground ball. That's a fair ball over to second for the fourth. To throw to first. 5-4-3 double play. We go bottom 4. Still 2-0 Mets. It'll be Collins, Jelic, and Vaughn coming up. Imagine what the power rankings would be on Monday, all jacked up. I have the scoreboard going there, but let's take a closer look here. Pirates up 3-2 over the Reds. Let's go Pirates. That game in the 8th inning. Astros still up 2-0 over the Yankees. Orioles still up 3-1 over the A's. Angels now up 4-3 over the Tigers. Marlins still up 5-1 over the Braves. Guardians up 9-1 over the White Sox. Top of the 3rd, Phillies and Rangers still tied up at 1. Twins have a 5-1 lead over the Royals, and the Cardinals have a 1-0 lead over the Cubs. Tonight at 9:40, it's Red Sox Padres, Rockies Diamondbacks, Rays Mariners, Blue Jays Dodgers at 10:10, and Nats and Giants. When we're done with our stream, we'll redirect over to Thomas Fitzpatrick, who's in the chat. Who'll have the Red Sox Padres game. We can on behalf of the rest of the National League, please beat the Brewers. The rest of us need a chance to catch up. Camden's here saying, let's go Mets. Chavez is alive and still kicking in the Mets dugout. Yes, he is. See, Lee says, I'm going to try to be here tomorrow. I'm falling asleep right now. Bernie Brewer. Look at Bernie Brewer. In for a strike, 0-1. Nice pitch. Late night Fitzy having chunky coffee. Regular iced tea tonight. Yep, regular iced tea. Jimmy says he's working a 13-hour day tomorrow. Outside corner, 0-2. I only have to go in for a few hours tomorrow morning. The 0-2. And fouled straight back. We'll do it again. DO2. Bounce in the dirt. Jimmy says he works 8 hours on Sunday and then he's off for a week. Wow. Actually, once Fitzy goes live, I'll set up the redirects. It's easier when somebody's live to do it. The 1-2 to Collins. Senga deals. Called strike 3 on the outside corner. Got him looking. Oh, there's Stearns. Not sure what he's looking down at. In for a strike, 0-1. DO1. Up high, 1-1. Charles lets everybody know whether you're actively chatting or enjoying the stream broadcast quietly. You make the PAS network what it is. Feel free to join in the chat at any time. Express yourself respectfully. Down low, 2-1. I don't know about all of them. Jimmy says it's nice. It's good to see Senga getting those borderline calls. Down low, 3-1. I wonder what Stearns feels like every time we play Milwaukee. Well, that's what they just said on SNY, and he said he doesn't care what's happening in Milwaukee. He's worried about what the Mets are doing. McNeil's got it over to Pete, 2 away. We're in the 4th inning. Senga's at 51 pitches, so nice job so far. Been able to stay out of trouble so far. Here's Vaughn, batting .243 on the year with 12 homers. 47 runs batted in. In for a strike, 0-1. Armin saying, "Let's go Mets." What's up, Armin? Who we haven't seen Frankie Nicotine yet tonight. And that one hit out to right. Soto a couple steps back. 1-2-3 inning for Senga. We go top of the 5th. Still 2-0 Mets. It'll be 8-9-1. Mauricio, Mullins, and Lindor coming up. Good in the count. Sorry, it wasn't live. What? What? Yeah, very nice. Maybe they can get some length out of Senga tonight. That would be nice, Jimmy. All right, let's take a look here. Remember the Mets stand right now. Mets right now coming into this series are the number 3 wild card team. They have a 3.5 game lead over the Reds, a 5 game lead over the Giants, 5.5 over the Cardinals, 6.5 over the Marlins, and 9 over the Diamondbacks. I would say everybody after that point should be considered out. Where the division, they are 2.5 games out from Philly. But we still have 7 games with Philly left. So. Stern made a statement earlier saying that the pitching coach is okay and he's not looking to switch. Well, the pitching coach isn't the problem. Yeah, no Frank last night either. It's preseason. Yep. Hopefully Stern's plan with the young pitcher pans out. For us also. It's just tough because it takes a few years. Let's go Ronnie. Oops. Let's get our numbers here. I think the Mets are better head-to-head than the Phillies. Swinging at the first pitch to second, one away. Excuse me. The Mets have to do a better job. I mean, this swinging at the first pitch nonsense has got to stop. Rory says we need to win the division, not the wild card. I think it helps the Mets, honestly, if they can somehow win the division. Agreed. And foul bunt by Mullins, 0-2 the count. I'm fine with a couple guys first pitch swinging, but everyone shouldn't be doing it, right? Leo says, I wanted to see Senga at a Senger battery sometime. The 0-2. Outside, 1-2. Jonathan says, not worried about Philly or their atrocious mascot. 7 games, we're both struggling. And Mullins rips one in the first. Vaughn will take it to the bag himself, 2 away. Back to the top of the lineup with Lindor, who's 0 for 2. 1 hit, Jonathan. He's got 1 hit, a single. Yeah, but we really don't care what the Yankees are doing. They're not playing anybody we care about. Darnell is here. So what's going on, John? Hopefully we keep the lead. All right, 2 out, nobody on for Lindor. He struck out looking and grounded out the first. Up to 143 in the chat. Welcome in, everybody. 9 new subscribers so far tonight. No, Mullins isn't. I mean, even before he got here, he wasn't having that good of a year. So I don't know. I didn't want Mullins on this team, honestly. Lindor bunts it, but it goes foul, 0-1. But now that he's here, of course I want him to do something. Mullins has been fielding good. I don't think so. The 0-1. Swung on a miss, 0-2. The 0-2. Fouled off. Still 0-2. The 0-2. Swung on a miss. He struck him out. The Mets go down 1-2-3. We're halfway through. Still 2-0. What does it matter if they swing at the first pitch? Am I the only person here who actually played as isn't just an armchair general? Just throw strikes. Casuals. Okay. And now I know why you were blocked on my channel. I give people another chance. Then they come in here thinking they're the smartest people in the room. Yeah, you played baseball. That's why you're on a YouTube stream. That's why you're on a YouTube stream talking about casuals. Funny how you didn't become a Dodgers fan until they signed Ohtani. He must be out on the field. We just can't see him. Got great stats. You're not even making sense. Oh, sorry. I'm trying to make sense. OPS is out of this world. Almost up to 1. Oh, wait, no, that's .001. My bad. My bad. Oh, not me. Oh, sorry. My fault. First pitch from Senga. In for a strike, 0-1. Down low, 1-1. No, he didn't. He didn't, Charles. Senga the Shocker. I'm trademarking it. The 1-1. Chopper. Senga drops it, picks it up. No throw. Good no throw. I'm going to give him an infield single there. I'll give him an infield single. Oh, they're going to call that an E1? Come on. Yeah, they called it an E1. I don't agree with that. All right, Billy Mack, how are you? Welcome back in. And we're tied up at 2. That ball's out of here. Bryce Terang ties it up. And all the good vibes are gone. Charles says just one small positive thought in the morning can change your whole day. It's time we talk about Senga. Dang it. Yep. Smash them free subs and hit that like button. In for a strike. Oh, called the ball. Come on, Blue. The 1-0. Oh, Pie 2-0. I agree. Senga's not good. Like you guys said, since he's come back from injury, he has not been good. And that one drilled foul. 2-1. Durbin doubled his first time. Terang always gives us problems, it seems. Yep. Fouled off down the right field side. 2-2. Terang always gives us a problem, it seems. Yes, he does. Yep, an E1, and then the next batter ties it up. I mean, come on. But the Mets have not done anything since hitting that second home run. Popped up on the infield. Actually, Lindor on the shallow center field grass. 1 away. That'll bring up Ortiz, who's 0 for 1. Yeah, no wonder Shohei didn't want to play with him, right? No, I did not. I did not block. Unless somebody else timed them out, I did not block. No, they have not been timed out either because their comment is still there. So Mitchell saying time for the Mets offense to get going. Yep, Gelbs pulled the Cohen, praising, and turned into jinxing Senga. Yep. Maybe he's the next Crickets. And now we can't find the strike zone. 3-1. The 3-1. There's a strike. 3-2. I'm sorry, when you're shaped like that, don't wear that. Someone needs to time out Elgood. And down low, ball 4, a 1-out walk. Back to the top of the lineup here with Frelick. Just as I eat this burger, okay, tomorrow bratwurst. Always win when I've eaten brats against Milwaukee. Greg says the Mets suck. The playback side is awesome, but you don't get to have any fun with trolls. Oh no, we get trolls over there. But this is funny. Cricket says someone needs a timeout. Oh, good. Felix 0 for 2. Couple ground outs. No. I do not remember your Milwaukee brats from postseason. I don't remember what I ate during postseason. Outside corner 0-1. Runner on first here, 1 out. Popped up, foul, 0-2. The 0-2. Outside, 1-2. Charles with another one of his great quotes here. The 1-2. Sengadillo, pickoff throw, not in time. Crowd is booing. Because of that sausage race, I started eating them every time we played them. And a ground ball to second. McNeil got the force at second. 2 away. It's 2 away. Senga thought the inning was over. What are they calling here? What is this nonsense? I don't know, Elgood. Oh, catcher's interference, maybe? That's a horrendous rule. Catcher's interference needs to be taken out of the game. So there's runners on first and second now with 1 out. Down low, 1-0. No, SNY did not show it. Oh, now they are. He did not call it right away. And a chopper foul, 1-1. And inside, 2-1. Yeah, it's a mental block with the staff and getting past 5 innings. Yep. The 2-1. In for a strike, 2-2. I don't know if it's challengeable, is it? The 2-2. And ripped foul. We'll do it again. Senga was cruising along. Now his pitch count's up to 80. Here in the 5th. Brooks Raley getting warmed up. The 2-2. Down low, 3-2. Yeah, he's done with the fork. He throws it too often. You can't throw that pitch 20% of the time. Inside ball 4. Screw this team, man. Well, it's a challengeable play, Elgood, and Mets didn't challenge, so they must have saw something that says it was interference. Oh, and that's it. Senga's done. You don't have to apologize. I mean, this is ridiculous, man. That once again, we have a starting pitcher that can't get through 5 innings. When he was cruising through 4. see, do we have any finals yet? Yep, the Pirates beat the Reds. That's good. Orioles beat the A's, and the Marlins beat the Braves. Bottom 8, Tigers have a 6-5 lead over the Angels. Yankees and Astros tied up at 2 in the 7th. Phillies have a 4-1 lead over the Rangers. Twins up 7-1 over the Royals. And the Cardinals have a 1-0 lead over the Cubs. Something has to be wrong with Senga since he's come back. You can't wait for the spark? Well, why is it always a what? Come on, Buster, what? Yeah, because he throws it too often, Jonathan. It's supposed to be your out pitch. Throwing it 20% of the time is not an out pitch. So bases loaded with only 1 out here. Oh, you're saying, yeah, nothing to do with injury. Gotcha. 51 straight games without 2 different starting pitchers recording at least going 6 innings. I mean, that's ridiculous. What's wrong with this team? Their manager's horrible, and their hitting coaches are horrendous. But they don't do anything about it. In for a strike, 0-1. Senga's ERA is 5.25 in July and 9 in August without tonight's game. Wow. The 0-1. Fouled off. 0-2. Luck saying, come on, double play. The spark, what the Mets need is a kick in the assets. DO2 down low, and it gets away. Oh, he hit him. 0-2 count, and he hits him. And the Brewers have a 3-2 lead. No, Skeens will be a Yankee. The Mets don't get nice things. We get Soto, who's supposed to be an all-world baseball player, and he's batting 170. It's just too good to be true. Senga's supposed to be the leader of this rotation and then imploded again. Yep. Yeah, when we do get nice things, the hitting coaches kill him. Still only 1 out here. Foul tipped, 0-2. Outside, 1-2. They check down at third. Oh, they said he went. Mets get a call there. Struck him out. 2 away. That'll bring up Vaughn. Let's see. It's hard to tell from that angle. Keith saying no way. You can't tell from that angle, Keith. Becca, somebody please put in the chat for Becca to go live. Gonna yank him if he loads the bases. I mean, come on. And a ground ball is short. Lindor's got it. We'll flip to McNeil to end the inning. But the Brewers put up a 3-spot. All 9 batters come to the plate. And they leave the bases loaded. We go to the 6th. 3-2 Brewers. It'll be Soto, Alonso, and Nimmo. The Mets have to bounce back. They're due to break out. I don't think they are, honestly. Can we get this offense going? Nope. It hasn't been going all year. Yeah, right, Jonathan? We need the third base angle, exactly. Let's get it back, says Raymond. Yuck, says Beck. I agree, Crickets. I agree. Charles says, for informational purposes, to the chat, please make sure you are live. Thanks. Just got back home, and man, oh man. We've had glimpses for this offense, but no long stretches. Yep. And we still have 7 games against them. Soto swings at the first pitch. Ground out. And for a strike 0-1. Charles says, so great to have you all joining us tonight on the PAS Network. Live stream broadcast, your support is greatly appreciated. Silent listeners and viewers included. Down low, 1-1. Quit playing and bring Spro up. Oh, good. Whoa. Yeah, they need to win regardless. Agreed. And check swing, foul. 1-2. Down low, 2-2. Yeah, but we also need pitchers who can go more than four and a third innings. Over the last 51 games, only David Peterson has gone into the 6th inning. And swung on a miss. 2 away. Jimmy says he agrees about the rotation. Yeah, I don't get it, Buster. I want to know. Yeah. Buster says, how can Stern see this and not fire Chavez? They need to do something they haven't done, and I think they should put Soto lead off. Has he ever bat lead off? There's a strike, 1-1. There's a strike, 1-2. I think Pete will get his. Okay. And then we'll lose games 9-8 instead of 9-2. The 1-2. Outside, 2-2. Yeah, because of all the walks. Agreed. Yeah, right, Caps. Agreed with Caps on his take here. Swung on a missed. And Nimmo strikes out again. What a waste, man. This team has no clue. Honestly, let's struggle and not make the playoffs, because I don't want to make the playoffs at this point. Why, to get swept in the first round? Nah. Yeah, Jimmy says it's definitely hard to watch this team. His groceries were bought by Stearns. Agreed. Well, that's Mendoza. That's not Chavez. I know I did this once before. Chavez was a 268 career batter. Batted hit 260 home runs. I'm sorry. I'm finding somebody that had a better career batting average than 268 to be my hitting instructor. We also need starting pitchers that can go more than 4 innings. Correct. Right now, we would have the 3rd wild card spot. Hold on, guys. I gotta shut that door. This team doesn't deserve the playoffs. It's a wasted spot. We'll get dog walked by good teams. It don't matter how good your staff is. No. And that one lined into right field, a base hit. The Padres are a game ahead of us. There's 3 wild card spots, Buster. Bad hitting fastballs. Yes, the Mets could not hit last year either. That's why we lost to the Dodgers. Cap says, I'll keep saying it until I'm blue in the face. They're playing like this to send a message to Stearns and Cohen. Because every at bat. Well, then they should have fired Chavez then. Get Murphy and, like, I know, Sin, Donnie Baseball, somebody. There's a strike, 1 and 2. Outside, 2 and 2. Stanek getting warmed up. And fouled off. Still 2 and 2. And swung on a miss. Went away. Ryan Stanek will be brought into the game here. So we get a pitching change here. Elgood says, I'm going to make a snack. Maybe that'll turn everything around. Mets, usual MO. Either get shut out till the 9th or score early, then do nothing. Correct. They've had 1 hit since the Marte home run in the 2nd. That was a single by McNeil in the 4th. Cap says, oh God, Stanek coming in with a runner on first and 1 out. Pepto time. Jimmy with the $2 power chat. Thank you, Jimmy. I feel terrible for being negative, but we need these overpaid players to have accountability. Agreed. They're in the top of the 1st there in San Diego. Padres and Red Sox, no score. Phillies still up 4-1 over the Rangers. Guardians 9-4 over the White Sox. Tigers 6-5 over the Angels. Yankees and Astros tied up at 2. Twins up 7-2 over the Royals. And Cardinals still up 1-0 over the Cubs. Alright, Stanek, the new pitcher here. Bringing his 5.03 ERA into the game. No idea, Kev. You have to watch Wardy Talking Mets with Rob or CP's True Mets Talk podcast. They keep you up to date on all the Mets news. I do live play-by-play. It lined out the center, 2 away. Mets need a manager with fire and someone to motivate a team. A manager who manages a bullpen correctly. Why Stanek? We're already down a run. And why is Montas getting another chance tomorrow? Oh, in for a strike, 0-1. They have not said if it'll be a bullpen, if it'll be somebody else starting and Montas comes in, or if Montas is starting. But somehow he's pitching tomorrow. Stanek quickly ahead 0-2 here. Charles, thank you. I'll get to that here in a second. Probably 1-2. Charles gives the weather update from the Nassau, Bahamas, the future home of the PAS headquarters. 82 degrees Fahrenheit, expected low of 78. Rain in the area, but right now there's cloudy skies. Humidity is at 83%, with winds out of the east at 11 miles an hour. Swung on a miss. So Stanek comes in and gets both batters. We go to the 7th, still 3-2 Brewers. It'll be Marte, McNeil, and Alvarez coming up. You know your worth. You don't need others to validate you. Just focus on being the best you can be. Alright, let's come over and get our numbers here. Thank you all so much for hitting those thumbs up. So we're up to 57 likes on the stream. While we're thinking about it, let's set up our redirects at the end of our game to Fitzy. Once again, our next live stream will be tomorrow night at 7 p.m. Eastern Time for Game 2 of this series. Excuse me. Well, there's a bunch of football going. There's a bunch of live streamers doing some football action tonight. But we'll redirect over to Fitzy when we're done tonight. Let me come back over to my chat. They're 1, 2, 3 inning incoming, I fear. Becca says 2 solo homers can't string together hits. I don't feel good about this. Right? On a losing streak, 1 run down feels like 10. Right? Exactly. Darren says, usually former Mets kill the Mets, but knowing Montas, a former Brewer, won't return the favor. Then for a strike, 0-1 to Marte. Woodruff's still on the mound here. Up to 72 pitches. Let's get those bats going. Oh, 2. Swung on a missed. Don't panic. Are you serious? Did you see how our Mets have been playing? Right? Don't panic. And that one lined out to center. 1 away. 8 in a row have been retired. Last 10 were 2-8, worst in baseball. Yep, but don't panic. So we're going to use 4 or 5 pitchers for the first game in Milwaukee. Unreal. Yeah, because we don't hit. Easy to go 7 innings when the opponent keeps popping up on the first pitch. Swung on a miss, 0-2. Seven-game winning streak gave us false hope, right? Seems like a month ago. And McNeil pops it out to right. Frelick back on the track. That went further than I thought, but not deep enough. 2 away. Don't panic. We're right on schedule where we're supposed to be. What happened? You missed it. That's what happened. If you're not going to be here and hang out with everybody else, I'm not recapping what happened. Outside 1-0 to Alvarez. And a weak grounder to short. Over to first. Woodruff threw 7. What did he throw? 6 pitches that inning? I mean, I guess stand up and stretch, everybody. We go bottom 7, still 3-2 Milwaukee. Gregory Soto will be coming into the game. Back to the top of the Brewer lineup. Nothing happening for the Mets at this point in time. Yep, 1, 2, 3, 7th on less than 9 pitches. Yep. Yeah, that's the problem, Nick. We don't piece together hits. That's what we're complaining about. The Mets are ranked near the bottom of baseball offensively. We're like lay down and snooze at this point. Yeah, my guess is Montas will last 3 innings tomorrow. We'll burn through the bullpen some more. Yep. Oh, it's because we had a day off, so they're all fresh. What a joke. With a roster like that, really? Yes, that's why we're all complaining. It'll be Frelick, Contreras, and Collins here in the 7th. I don't know, Cap. Right now, I really don't want to make the playoffs playing like this. What are we going to back into the playoffs and get swept? Right now, we would have to play Philadelphia in the playoffs. Yo, Jonathan with the gifted memberships. Let's go. This is going to take a while, guys. Let's see who gets them. Gina gets some membership. You're going to be the 6th seed and break our hearts again. Jeffrey R. got a membership. Let's go. Haven't seen Jeffrey in a while. There's a strike. 1 and 2. SGA got one. Jonathan the Legend. Swung on a miss. He struck him out. 1 away. Jonathan with the 20. Thank you, Jonathan. Holy cow. Robert got one. Rishi Rich got one. And Woodruff's going to throw a complete game on the outside corner, 0-1. Yep. Stearns failed constructing the team right after. Yeah, agreed. Thinking so. Oh, in for a strike, 0-2. Thinking Soto was going to fix everything. And like I said, batting less than 180 with runners in scoring position. Bases empty. Batting over 300. DO2. Bounce in the dirt. 1 and 2. You get a beer. You get a beer. Hey, that's what happens when Jonathan gives out 20 memberships like that. Everybody gets them. If you want to be eligible for those membership giveaways like that, make sure you're subscribed to the channel. I give out 10 every month as well. We've already given out 10 this month, so we'll do it again in September. But Jonathan, Victor, Caps, some others mix in as well as giving out memberships. Down low, 3 and 2. Yeah, 21 of his 26 have been solo shots. Cares about the fish sticks. Nobody cares about the fish sticks. Bounce in the dirt. Had him 0 and 2 and he walks him. Who cares about hitting homers? We're losing. I'd rather have 40 base hits and knocking in 15 runs. No, I don't know, Kev. That's a good question. Jonathan says, my phone's about to die. Everyone that got a membership, congrats. Tune in on the 27th. What's it going to take to fire someone? Swung on a miss, 0 and 1. It should have happened already. Agreed. This is the best I've ever felt as a Brewers fan. Well, you're the hot team right now. Remember, the Mets were the hot team a couple months ago, so. Mets. Oh yeah, Jimmy. Yep, the Mets will definitely clean house if they don't make the playoffs. Outside, 1 and 2. That's the thing, right, Caps? The question is, did the brew get hot too soon? Agreed. Yeah, it's a good question. Swung on a miss to the ball in the dirt, 2 away. No, we're never cooling off. Okay, Shiesty, make sure you come back when they cool off, because it will happen. Now, they can get hot again before the playoffs start, but every team goes through. Maybe not this bad of a slump, but I mean, you have almost a 900 winning percentage over the last 3 weeks. That's not going to keep up. Ooh, cramp. Down low, 1 and 1. The 1-1. And a ground ball, base hit in the left field. Contreras will hold at second. First and second with 2 outs for Vaughn. Guys, stop asking for small ball. The Mets, that's why we want Chavez fired. The Mets do not play small ball. There's a difference between the hottest team in baseball and the best team in baseball. I don't know. They be in the conversation So I'm not taking that away from him. Yep, May through August is part of the season you want to be the hottest for. Alright, Shiesty. You're getting a little worked up here when you've never been here in the channel before. So, you know what? Take a little break. You can listen in, but not chat for a little bit. Yeah, crazy a one-run deficit feels like 10, right? Somebody said that on the YouTube side earlier, too. Bouncing the dirt, 2-0. Oh, I don't know. I'm not paying attention, honestly. I have to stop streaming on 2 different websites here. I can't keep up with the chat on both sides. Swung on a miss, 2-1. No, not you, Kev. Gelb said streak coming to an end. Who said that? Fouled off, 2-2. Schooling the Mets on how to swing a bat? Oh, not really. You're up a run. Relax. If you were up 13-2, okay, maybe. You're up 3-2. Fouled off. Charles says manners and respect will take you far in life. I kind of agree with that, Boogie Woogie. That's just funny to say. Down in the dirt, 3-2. Oh. Which we had climbed would have cost us a lot. Why? So we can ruin his so we can ruin his offensive production? No thanks. The 3-2. Lions Falcons suspended. Yo. Preseason games after Detroit's Maurice Norris is taken off the field in an ambulance with a serious injury. Yikes. Prayers up for that young man. The 3-2. Foul. Yikes, that ball was absolutely roped. Oh, Nick and Money Magic were giving you a hard time, so I was responding to them. Gotcha. Come on, so to okay this dude. Three and two here. And that one popped up. Shallow left. Lindor going out, waving his arms. And he'll make the catch. That'll retire the side. We go to the eighth. Still 3-2 Brewers. It'll be 8-9-1 for the Mets. Mauricio, Mullins, and Lindor. There you go. Did we hit better with Chili Davis? Yes, we did hit better with Chili Davis. Isn't when Chili Davis was when he was the hitting coach? Isn't that the year the Mets won 101 games? Still 4-1 Phillies, Jimmy. That bat is taking forever. Top of the 6th, he said. Come on, Ronnie. Who timed you out? I did. Don't come in here talking smack when you're new here, dude. What do you mean, like this? Yeah, I did. Now you're gone again. No, I would not pinch hit for Mauricio. Sean M says, do your best, Mets. I appreciate your efforts. 19, 20, and 21. Thank you, all good. So the wood bat drags and creates these longer swings, missing fastballs. Yeah, and that's exactly what the Mets are doing, is missing fastballs. Oh, Uribe is the new pitcher. He's 54 in the 3rd innings, a 1.99 ERA. Snack Sniper just subscribed. Welcome in, Snack Sniper. Great name. Top of the 8th, Mets down a run here. In for a strike, 0-1. All right, dude, you keep repeating the same thing over and over and over. We got it, Boogie. The 0-1. In for a strike, 0-2. Jimmy. Way outside, 1-2. That's a great name, Snack Sniper. I like that. He said, please don't. The 1-2. Outside, 2-2. The 2-2. And swung on a miss. Fastball right down the middle. And once again, another Met that can't catch up to it. Russell McCroy, welcome in. Thank you for hitting that subscribe button. Our guy Gritty throwing you some popcorn there. Andrew the Giant subscribed as well. Welcome in, everybody. The first pitch to Mullins. Swung on a miss, 0-1. Let me break it down for you. You don't disrespect the PAS network host. Absolutely no exceptions. Let's go, Charles. In for a strike, 0-2. Jonathan says, okay, I'm back. The 0-2. Called strike 3. Oh no, off the plate, 1-2. Yikes. Man, come on. The 1-2. And swung on a missed. 2 away. Back to the top of the lineup with Lindor. 2 out and nobody on. Once again, tomorrow night at 7 o'clock Eastern Time, then on Sunday at 2 o'clock. Before an off day on Monday. Swung on a missed 0-1. DO1. Outside, 1-1. Outside, 2-1. The last 12 Mets have been retired. Outside, 3-1. If the Mets miss the playoffs, do you think Mendoza gets fired? If the Mets don't make it back to the NLCS, I think Mendoza gets fired. Evan Williams. Outside, ball 4. The Mets' first base runner since the 4th inning. This is one of Lindor's worst seasons as a Met. They'll probably promote him. Yeah, to the front office. What's up, Spiritual Soul? I didn't realize that was Spiritual Soul. Welcome back. How you been? If it was closer, he would have swung. Terry says this team has no heartbeat or pulse, right? Yep. Agreed. Normally Lindor has Gold Glove defense. It's only mid this year and he's not producing. Correct. Charles says to all on the PA Outs Network live stream broadcasts, your support is greatly appreciated. Silent listeners and viewers included. And first pitch swinging is weakly grounded to second. Over to first. And that is it. We go bottom 8. Still 3-2 Brewers. It'll be Perkins, Tarang, and Durbin coming up. Like, why does this team not learn? I don't understand. Bottom of the 10th there in the Bronx. The Astros have a 5-3 lead. Guardians up over the White Sox in the 9th, 9-5. Phillies up 4-1 over the Rangers in the 7th. Royals up, Twins up 9-2 over the Royals. Cardinals up 5-0 over the Cubs. Red Sox and Padres no score in the 3rd. Diamondbacks up 3-1 over the Rockies. Rays up 1-0 over the Mariners. Blue Jays and Dodgers no score in the 1st, as well as Nats and Giants. Finals, the Pirates beat the Reds 3-2. O's beat the A's 3-2. Tigers beat the Angels 6-5, and the Marlins beat the Braves 5-1. What is it, 8 or 9 hits in 3 games? Yep. It's like they have no strategy. Yeah, their strategy is to swing at the first pitch. And it's a horrendous strategy. And just like that, we're out of the inning. Mendy promoted to reopen Keith's Grill. Tyler Rogers in. Oh, come on, Blue. That's a strike. That's why we need the ABS system. Come on, dude. There's a strike. 1-1. Yeah, Elgood even says it. That was a strike. Yep. And a chopper down to third. Mauricio's got it. Over to first. 1 away. Trevor McGill getting warmed up in the Brewers pen. I believe he's got 27 or 28 saves on the year. Oh. This game is making me so frustrated. Mendy should lock team in locker room until tomorrow. Maybe then they can get angry. And what's that going to do when he's part of the problem? Line foul, 0-2. Maybe Nimmo, Lindor showing their age, and Pete trying to hit home runs. First year adjusting like Beltran. Fouled off, still 0-2. $23 new subscribers tonight. Awesome stuff, everybody. Welcome in. We go live for every Mets game. There's a strike. Come on. That's a strike. That's a strike. Chop foul. Still 1-2. It's getting frustrating because Cohen, Stearns, and Mendy just keep saying it will be all right. What's the ump looking at? I have no idea. Fouled off. We need a place to suffer together. Oh, thank you, Glenn, for subscribing. The 1-2 from Rogers. Outside, 2-2. Outside, come on, dude. 3-2 the count. I've been saying it all year. Despite being 60-40 at one point, last season was better to watch. Yeah, agreed. Well, they were hitting last year. Like, no matter what the score was, you never felt like they were out of it. And then pitching fell apart in the playoffs. So, a 1-out walk. That'll bring up Durbin. There's a strike, 0-1. There's a strike. Oh my goodness, Blue. This home plate umpire has missed 3 calls in this inning alone. 1-1 the count. The runner goes. And Lindor, what happened to Lindor where he can't field the ball at second base anymore? Runner on second now with 1 out. And a chopper to second. McNeil's got it. Over to first. 2 away. Runner moves to third. One run is literally the same as watching the Jets down 6. No. 1 run is literally like watching the Jets down 9. Inside 1-0. Yeah, like why wasn't that interference, Kev? Not to say he would have thrown him out at second, but why isn't that interference and sent back to first? Fouled off, 1-1. Popped up down the right side. Soto towards the line. It'll go out of play. 1-2. Outside, 2-2. Who cares, Gelbs? Who cares what the Yankees are doing? And a ground ball is short. Nice backhand by Lindor. Nice scoop by Pete for the out. We go to the 9th. Mets down a run. It'll be Alonso, Nimmo, and Marte coming up. Yeah, what a way to lose a 1-run game by a hit Batman with the bases loaded. Whoever writes the script for baseball loves to make Mets fans suffer. Yep. McGill will be the new pitcher here. Once again, everybody, thank you all so much for coming in. Don't just up and leave when we're done. On the YouTube side, it'll ask you if you want to redirect over to Thomas Fitzpatrick's channel. He's doing play-by-play of the Red Sox-Padres game tonight on his channel. Buster only writes the script. Well, no, because the Mets have won game, so it's not only. Either way, it's a miracle when they decide to come back, which is never. We have a lights-out bullpen, but no starting pitching and no hitting. Their McGill throws over 100 miles an hour, I believe. Yeah, they definitely have the better McGill. Oops. Nick's here saying, please, Mets. Charles says, great play-by-play with informative commentary. Outstanding coverage. Thank you, Charles. Thank you, Charles, for posting all the channel rules, all the inspirational quotes. Money Magic says, this looks mighty familiar, though. Right? Mets down a run in Milwaukee. Alonso coming up. Who cares? This intro sucks. Elgood says, we have a lights out, overused bullpen. When we finally get a decent start, the bullpen's taxed. Who do we pinch hit for? I'd like to see Vientos. Well, you're not bringing in Vientos to face McGill. And Alonso lines one out to right. Foul. Alex Barnes just subbed. Welcome in, Alex. Thank you for subscribing. Cap says, let's see if Pete can do it again. The 0-1. And a chopper up to second. Over to first. One away. So Pete hits a liner down the right field line that goes foul. And then he weakly grounds out. Like he almost forgot. Like he almost forgot he was supposed to ground out. Patrick subscribed. Welcome in, Patrick. Let's go. We'll be back live again tomorrow at 7 p.m. Eastern Time for Game 2. Down low, 1-0 to Nimmo. Seems like every team has a 100-mile-an-hour bullpen arm. Yep. Patrick saying, let's go Brewers. Charles says, in the morning you have two choices. In for a strike, 1-1. Either A, continue to dream about your goals, or B, wake up and chase them. Becca says, can I bribe the YouTube gods? I'll gift 5 if we win. And fouled off, 1-2. Yeah, Brewers are 62. Yeah, but most teams are good after 8 innings, though. Darren with a $2 power chat. If we lose tonight, I'll be back in House of Pain for more suffering tomorrow. Outside, 2-2. Knuckle curve closer. Remind me of an ex-Met. And Nimmo lifts one out to left. Not deep. 2 away. Mets are down to their final out with Marte coming up. Cap says they should switch up Lindor, Soto, and Alonso and not have them back to back to back. Just to see if it helps, because this isn't it. But you think the Mets would have... The Mets do have a win after trailing after 8. Don't they? Patrick says, I'm secretly rooting for the Mets, even though everyone in my family likes the Brewers. Mets down to their final out here. McGill deals. Fouled off, 0-1. Oh, they just said they don't. I have the game on, but it's Gelb's in the booth. I have the volume off. On the outside corner, 0-2. Mets are down to their final strike. And that one lined out to right center. And that'll split the gap. So Marte will pull into second with a 2-out double. That'll bring up McNeil. How many pitches does McGill have? Only 10. He's their closer. He's only got 10 pitches. Marte is our player of the game. Patrick. Thank you for the sub, but you're gone, dude. Way inside 1-0. Rooting for the Mets in one text and then says Mets suck in the next one. Yeah, you don't need to chat, dude. He went 1-1. He went. No need to check down at third. Home plate umpire can call that one. McNeil 1 for 3 on the night. And he lines one out to center. Base hit. Marte will round third to throw to the plate. It in time. He's out. You got a challenge. You got a challenge, but I thought he was out. It was a good throw. Nice clean throw to the plate. Ooh. Need a different angle. He's out. He's out. He got him. No, he's not safe. He's out. He's out by 6 inches, dude. What do you mean safe? What do you mean? Who are you going to put in as a pinch runner? Marte's fast. It took a perfect throw, and that's exactly what he did. He threw a perfect throw to the plate. And the Mets lose on a bases loaded hit by pitch. The first angle looked safe. He did. The first angle did look safe. But when they showed the other angle, he was out. Another loss for us. Yep. Great throw. No idea. They didn't show it. Thank you, Elgood. No, Tyrone Taylor's not faster than Marte. You just had a day off, dude. The Mets didn't play yesterday. All right, everybody. Thank you all so much. What a game. Mets at least made it interesting at the end. And we'll try it again tomorrow. When I end the stream, it's going to ask you if you want to redirect over to Thomas Fitzpatrick, everybody. Go over, give Fitzy a thumbs up, subscribe to his channel, and we'll see everybody tomorrow evening.